Is this worth it after 3 years?
What's up, guys? Today we're going to do a 3-year review of the Centerpoint CP400 and determine the absolute overall question, is it worth it? Well, let's answer that. First thing that I will have to say is after 3 years of reliability, it's been a pretty good crossbow. I like this one. It shoots very well. This is not going to be an accuracy video, but it shoots very well. I can hit 2-3 MOA at 60 yards. So it's very doable with this. I will have to say, I am not using the stock scope that is with this. I did upgrade to a Hawk. I'm not sure the exact model of this one, but it's got the adjustable feet per second on there. But I did upgrade to that lighted reticle, a little bit better scope than stock. And so the other thing that I added with this as well to help with the noise and vibration, because this crossbow is pretty loud, is I've added these dampeners in here, these rubber dampeners on both sides. So you can see that I've added those in there. Now, that will play a little bit into your speed, not a whole lot, but it does play a little bit, which is why I like the adjustable feet per second on the scope that adjusts your 20, 30, 40, and I think even 50 yards that it has on this. So reliability, this thing's been very good. I haven't replaced the strings or anything on it. This one right now does not have the quiver on there, but you can see the two attachments here. Those work out very well, but I've taken this thing deer hunting, hog hunting. It's done very well, put both of them down. Shoots very good as well. Now, the price point on this is like I think just under $1,000 if you get this package along with the cocking mechanism that comes with it and not just the string. I do want to say that you probably do want that cocking mechanism because this one's a pretty tough one to pull back. So you do want to purchase that with this one here. So overall, this has been a very good weapon. The weight is not terrible on it. I do like it has the folding like stirrup for your kickstand here because you can set it down on the ground. But if we go into the arrows on this, I did upgrade the arrows as well. I am not using the stock arrows with it. I'm using the Black Eagle Zombie Slayers. The nocks on the factory arrows are basically cemented in. You cannot get them off. People have tried to do it, you can't do it, so you cannot switch those out to a nocturnal unless you buy the factory nocturnals. And so I just went ahead and upgraded arrows, and I can put, I think it's Alpha Bright nocks that I'm using in there now, and they're very easy to use and very good as well and very bright. So they shoot just fine out of these. They use a 20-inch bolt. And so after 3 years, I've got some pretty good use out of this. It's held up pretty good. The couple of things that I do not like about it is the cocking mechanism. It's very clumsy, as you can see in this video here. All right, guys, I want to show you this, the cocking mechanism here. It's nice to have, but at the same time, it's kind of cumbersome, but it is what it is. So to unwind this, to even use it, you have a button right here, and you have to push this, which loosens this, because right now it won't go anywhere. If you push this, and you just have to pull this out, and it unwinds. So I've not found a better way of doing it. That is really the only way of doing it. And so it is a little bit cumbersome doing that. The other thing too, as you can see, I'll put a picture up here as well, on the cocking mechanism when it comes back, it's actually scraping the top of this here, as you can see in the video. And it just leaves marks, so it doesn't even come back straight. It comes back kind of crooked and then kind of sits in there and scrapes that. So you're gonna get some wear here, at least on this one, it's doing that for some reason. So, the other thing, the trigger pull on these, very long trigger pull, very heavy trigger pull. So, you know, it's not a precision trigger. And for just under $1,000, I would hope for a better trigger, but they don't have that on this. They don't have that on this. So they're pretty hard to upgrade. I think there's one guy on the internet somewhere, on some forum somewhere, that can actually, you can send this off and he'll lighten the trigger for you to make it better. So it is a very long trigger pull, so you're not going to get super precision with this. So for a younger kid, it may be a little more work. They may not be as accurate with it because of the long trigger pull. So, but overall, it does pretty good with accuracy if you're used to that trigger pull. So this is the Centerpoint CP400. The ultimate question after 3 years, should you buy this weapon? No, I don't think you should buy this. Reason being, for $1,000 you can get something that's a little bit better. They're out there. You can find it better triggers, maybe lighter weight, smaller, different setups, that sort of thing, you can get a better product than this. Again, the cocking mechanism is pretty cumbersome. I upgraded the scope, which the scope might be okay, but I upgraded that pretty quickly, so I didn't get a lot of use out of it. But you know, the bolts, not being able to switch out the nocks for nocturnals, you know, everybody's using nocturnals these days, so to switch those out is virtually impossible unless you're buying factory ones. And so, is this worth it after 3 years? I don't think it is. There's probably better options out there for it. So, you know, I hope this review helps you guys, and you can see the pros and cons of this after 3 years, should you buy it. And, you know, again, accuracy is good, reliability is good, but at the same time, there's, you know, some cons to this for a $1,000 crossbow. So we'll see you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe, share this out, leave a comment if you've got one of these, if you like it, if you don't, and we'll see you again on the next one. We'll see you guys.